What if a groundhog could predict the weather? On February 2nd, 1887, a quirky small-town tradition in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, set the stage for one of America's most unusual annual celebrations. Step into the story of the very first Groundhog Day, where folklore met history. It was more than just a superstition. It was a moment that combined community spirit, natural observation, and a dash of whimsy. In the heart of Pennsylvania, a groundhog named Phil became a meteorological legend, forever tethered to the whisper of shadows on winter mornings. Long before Phil, German settlers brought their weather-predicting traditions to the United States. In Europe, hedgehogs were the stars of this folklore. On Candlemas, if the animals saw its shadow, snow and cold ruled the weeks ahead. If not, warmth was on its way. But Pennsylvania had no hedgehogs, only groundhogs. The settlers adapted their custom, looking to these curious creatures to carry forward their seasonal predictions. And thus, the stage was set for Groundhog Day to take root in American soil. The inaugural Groundhog Day in Punxsutawney was no grand event. It began humbly when a small group of local men called themselves the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club. They gathered at Gobbler's Knob, a wooded hilltop, to consult their chosen groundhog oracle about the winter's fate. Phil's legend was born that day. Though the crowd was small and the event simple, the tradition caught on. With each passing year, Punxsutawney Phil's reputation grew, as did the annual festivities that celebrated him as a harbinger of spring or winter's persistence. Did you know groundhogs are also called whistle pigs? These hibernating herbivores whistle to warn of danger and spend winters cozily tucked underground. Emerging in February, they're a natural fit for predicting seasonal shifts. But why the shadow? Folklore says Phil's shadow signifies 6 more weeks of winter. No shadow? Early spring. While there's no science behind this, people love the spectacle and the hope it brings as winter drags on. Tradition thrives not on fact, but on joy and wonder. For decades, Punxsutawney Groundhog Day remained a quirky local event. Then, in 1993, a charming Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, catapulted the tradition to international fame. Suddenly, Punxsutawney became a tourist magnet, drawing thousands to witness Phil's forecast. Movies, media, and the internet amplified Phil's fame, turning an obscure town into the epicenter of a playful, enduring ritual. Groundhog Day became a bright spot of midwinter fun, uniting communities in laughter, cheer, and a little suspense about the weather. Modern Groundhog Day at Gobbler's Knob is a spectacle of joy. Visitors gather before sunrise to await Phil's moment of glory. There's music, fireworks, and speeches filled with humor. Families, friends, and strangers alike come together to share the magic. Phil's proclamation is met with cheers or groans, but always laughter. From the elaborate costumes to the swirling snow, the event is more than a weather prediction. It's a celebration of community connection and shared traditions that bridge the past and the present. Skeptics wonder, how accurate is Phil? Modern meteorologists often clash with the famous groundhog's predictions. Phil boasts an impressive legacy, though. Over 130 years of campus weather forecasting. Whether he gets it right or not, it's his charm and iconic tradition that keep Groundhog Day alive. Science or not, Phil's forecasts serve as inspiration during the long winter gloom. He reminds us that even in the frost, we can find light-hearted moments to brighten our days. Nostalgia and belief make Phil a symbol of hope and fun. Groundhog Day isn't just about weather, it's about culture, persistence, and joy. It celebrates the quirks that make us human, the magical traditions we preserve, and the vibrant community created by shared stories. It's proof that little acts can leave a lasting impact. Punxsutawney Phil connects us to history, folklore, and nature. His role as a furry meteorologist links the past with the present in a single, light-hearted moment that unites people from all walks of life, proving that tradition is both timeless and evolving. Now it's your turn. Visit Punxsutawney, delve into history, and celebrate the magic of Groundhog Day firsthand. Whether it's for the fun, the folklore, or the chance to cheer for Phil, be part of a festive tradition that has warmed hearts since 1887. See you at Gobbler's Knob.